Alright, welcome to this episode of Restoring Christine, where we just got back from cruising the coast in Mississippi with our 71 Cutlass convertible. So we spent 5 days cruising between Bay St. Louis and Ocean Springs, going to each of the cruise sites. This episode is going to show you how to do cruising the coast, how to register, how to get to each one of the cruise venues, what to expect at each one of the cruise venues. So this is what we're working towards with Restoring Christine with our 56 Bel Air. So if you're interested in seeing how we spent this week, beautiful week in the sun, fun in the sun with the top down, stick around. Good morning. It's Thursday. First Cruising the Coast day for all the stamping sites. So we're getting ready to go to the Cruise Central. We're going to go show our credentials, get our passes, and be on our way. So right now we got the Cutlass is wiped down. We're ready to go. She ran good yesterday. Ran good all the way here. And I should start up. Gotta love that sound. We're ready to go. Fun. We sell non-ethanol fuel. That's important. It's an awesome day for a drive. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, we're on our way to Cruise Central. Got my son Cameron driving the car. They mail you your registration card in the mail, and then you take that to check-in. So when you present that, you flash that at the gate, the entrance to Cruise Central, and they'll let you in. And once they let you in, then you go park your car and you can walk over and go get your registration packet that has all your credentials, your pass, your stamping card, all your goodie bag, and everything that they're going to give you. And then you're on your way from there. So we're going to be there in just a second. All right, this is Cruise Central. It's on Highway 90. It's at an old military establishment that's been converted to a resort. It's now a Holiday Inn. Centennial Plaza, I think, is what it's called. So here's the guard getting ready to check us, make sure we're here, make sure we're good to go. Show the card. Boom, good to go. In we go. There's going to be more than one. Show your card. Yep, wave you through. So now we're going to cruise in. So as you cruise in now, you can see event t-shirt straight ahead, and you see that's the registration tent. So that's where we're going to go to get our credentials. We'll be on our way. All right, we're going to find a place to park and be on our way. I'm going to go ahead and check in now, so this is where we at. Over 9,000. We had 9,000 yesterday. Wow. That's all right. 8,700 maybe last year.
I get it, sir. I got it.
Over 9,000.
Over 9,000 cars. So far. So far. Wait till Saturday. Thank you. How you doing?
1955, sir.
Got it. Very good.
Station wagon.
Okay. Good deal. Thank you. Thank you. You got our card? Here we are. So as of Thursday morning, I got 9,045 cars registered. And look at this. Just about every state represented except for Idaho, Montana, Hawaii. There's one from Alaska, 5 from Canada. There's one from Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts. It looks like Vermont has none. Mississippi has the most, 33, 34. Louisiana with 2,400. Texas with less than 800. But 9,000 cars so far, and this is still registered. They're still registering through Saturday. So it's gonna be awesome. So there's the raffle car. So if you go to all the cruising sites and you turn in your card, and you have stamps from every site that they have, then you can turn that in and be entered into the drawing for this car. And if not, you can buy tickets, and this is all going to charity. All right, going back to our cruising map, we are at Cruise Central, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to Ocean Springs. So that's a pretty little run along Highway 90 across the Biloxi Bay Bridge, and then you cruise into the cruise site from the backside. So we're going to do that next. All right, so as we're leaving Cruise Central, there's a photo shop that'll take your picture, and he's over here towards the exit, and then you can get a custom backdrop, and instead of this cruddy background picture in front of all of this nastiness, you can have a beautiful beach scene. So he's going to take our picture. So after he takes his picture, he gives you a card, and then you go in there. Nah, we'll do it later on. So if we come back, we can come back here and straight and get our picture. Then I'll mail it to you. That's better. Worth it. All right, so we're on Highway 90, cruising along. We're heading we're going to go to the first stamping site. So we got our card for stamping, and we're going to go to the first site we're going to go to is going to be Ocean Springs, and that's just a few miles to our west. We're just passing by, doubling back now, Cruise Central. That's where we just checked in, and so now we're cruising through. See, Officer Friendly is here directing traffic, and he's pointing. I don't know what he's doing, waving us through. It's always a good thing. Have Officer Friendly wave you through. So here's a line of cars waiting to get into the Coliseum. So there's a swap meet at the Coliseum. So you can find used parts, new parts, a whole lot of vendors are there. All the big box stores are there. Even small local engine builders. They're all at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. That's another event you can go to. They give you a ticket in your registration packet when you register for cruising. So we're cruising straight through. But you can see a lot of people going into the swap meet. So we're cruising through Biloxi right now on our way to Ocean Springs. And just as a note, if you stay at any one of these major casinos, don't worry about protection for your car. They have special parking areas for all the cruisers. So every casino that you go to, if you decide to stay there, they've got a special secure area that cars are parked. And I've only heard the rare oddity, maybe once every 5 years, of some car in any one of these getting missed. All right, we're on the Biloxi Bay Bridge. Ocean Springs is ahead of us. It's on the right, just up there, behind a cruiser. We'll get over this bridge. We're going to turn into the cruise area. You'll see how that works out to get checked in. So as you're doing cruising, you got to look for this sort of stuff. That sign that says Cruisin the Coast registered vehicles on the side, and it tells you which way to go. So now we're actually going into the back entrance because all the public goes to the front. So we need to go to the back, which in Ocean Springs, you come at as soon as you exit off of the bridge. We're going to go follow the coastline and check in. So Ocean Springs is a pretty popular idea this morning. It's one of the nicest sites. It's all live oak lined streets in the old downtown area. So there's a line of cars waiting to even get close to being the stamping area, and there's a line behind us. thank you. So here we are in Ocean Springs, getting ready to get stamped. We've already cleared the checkpoint where they keep the general public out and then allow only cruisers in. So this is, we're getting up to the part where everybody's parking. They'll stamp us. This will certify that we've been to this site. Hello.
Doing good.
How are you doing?
Great. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you. And there you go. Ocean Springs. We're in. Let's find a place to park. That's just awesome. As always, I appreciate everybody that watches the videos. I thank you for spending time with me. I'm trying to bring you good content. I'd like to get the subscriptions up, so if you're liking this to the channel, please do subscribe. And if you like the videos, of course, give us a thumbs up. Okay, so back to our map. Ocean Springs. We're going to leave Ocean Springs. I'm going to head up the highway here. We're going to go to past. We're going to cruise by the D'Iberville site and get stamped there, and then we're going to go up the road and check out and see if we can't fix an audio issue that we're having with the Cutlass. So you got to have 70 tunes when you're cruising in a 1971 Cutlass, and we need our tunes. Let's go. All right, now we're approaching the D'Iberville site. So we've already got Ocean Springs. And now we're coming up here to D'Iberville. So D'Iberville is the smallest of all the cruising sites, of all the stamping sites. It's in a little civic center. It's also one of the hottest other than Edgewater Mall. Edgewater Mall is in a parking lot. This is in a parking lot. There's very little chance to get shade. But there is a little community center that you can go in, and there's an air-conditioned bathroom. So that's a top tip. If you want an air-conditioned bathroom, you can come to D'Iberville and SUV here. So we'll check in a second when we get to the stamping site. So we got disco playing today because we're in a 70s Cutlass, 1971. Let's see, we're coming up to the site. How you doing?
Okay.
And there's the site. And we all file in. We're all getting stamped. We're all getting stamped. There you go. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you. Is so cool. And I love the grocery getter. good.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you. Appreciate
Y'all
it.
be safe now.
We will. Yeah, everybody's so friendly. Hello. Yeah, we got stamped. Thank you. Thank you. You too. Oh, check out the GTO. So now we're gonna go into this parking lot. We're gonna find a place to park and hang out. We'll probably find something to eat. So they got stuff over here. Not quite sure what, but I'm sure there's some barbecue of some sort. We'll find it. It's all good. There's always live music at the cruise venues. That'll be going on all day long. See, when we were just in Ocean Springs, it was difficult to park. But here, it's very easy.
We're at
Telling you to go left, park left. You'll see all kinds of things out here, man. 73 Oldsmobile. Studebaker. Oh, Lotus, maybe? Show you how to fix our audio issues. So we had this JX 400 amp, and we have a Bluetooth receiver under the dash, and it feeds the amp. So really, all the audio comes from here. It's just Bluetooth from that to here. But this amp was dying, and it took us a little while to figure it out today, but we got it figured out. And big shout out to Greg Wise at Wise Choice Audio in Ocean Springs for hooking us up with this Euphoria DD drive amp. This thing sounds amazing. It's incredible. So big shout out to Greg. Thanks for helping us. So it's always good to know where the auto parts store is, because always something goes wrong. So clutch fan, we think the car's been running a little hot, so we're going to change this tonight. It's not too bad. It's running about 220. That's a lot higher than what we normally like to do, so I'm going to change that tonight. You got to do something every time. You know, don't expect to come to Cruisin the Coast or any one of these events and not break something. So if this is our only problem, no big deal. All right, so we're back from a day out cruising today. This is our first full day with the actual cruise sites open. So we made 2 different cruise sites today. We made Ocean Springs and Iberville. We didn't make any others because we were fighting a cooling issue during the day, and we also were fighting an audio issue during the day. One of the things that you can't tell from the videos is because of copyright rules is we listen to 70s music all day long. So without having the 70s music in the background, it makes for a completely different experience. So now we're back at our home base, and we went to the local big box auto store and bought us a clutch for our fan. So I'm pretty sure that this is gonna fix our issue. So we got everything set up right now. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna change this thing out tonight. Hopeful that that's gonna help and get us down into a comfortable range. It's been running like 220, 225 all day long, which is a little bit too warm for my liking. So hopefully, if all goes well, there's only 4 bolts holding that clutch to the pulley, and then 4 bolts holding the fan to the clutch. So hopefully we can get that out, and cross your fingers, because here we go.
way more airflow. I don't know if it's
yeah, that's better.
because you wouldn't feel it before.
Oh, absolutely. No, that's mountain stuff. Absolutely. Hell yeah. No, that's. Listen, you can hear it.
Yeah, I couldn't hear before.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That other thing was dead. That's all about mountain. Right there. Boom!
Right, some light board burns the seat.